We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Monday night. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
They'll go with a counter on first down. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they... points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. He'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Oh, yeah. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's to the running back, Breece Hall.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Second and a yard. A give. Here's Hall. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They put Wilson in motion. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of... Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Back to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll let this go for Pickens. And the Armadillos are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
His throw, a good one. It's caught. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 79 yards. It is a touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Armadillos are on the board. It's 10-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They put Pickens in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Motion man is Hyatt. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Steeler first down. Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16. Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
1st and 10. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Tight end on the move left. They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete, and he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it, so that brings out the flag. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll look to throw again. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. .3 points, all that separates these two sides. has half number 2. Kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll spin out of a tackler. Winds up getting about 6 yards. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run here with Hall. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Third down, 3 to go. Open man, right side. He's got it. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And he'll be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run, it's Hall. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Armadillos. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Armadillos are on top. It's 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a give on the ground, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's into the secondary. He is in. Touchdown, Steelers. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Steelers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, both teams. He gets free. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Armadillos. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Armadillos. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. The Armadillos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
2nd down and 3. He'll drop to throw. There he goes again. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there.
Not shit,
it is a 1st down.
Trying to get this going real quick. I got 3 minutes left. I'm up 11.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively.
He had me that same night,
just
too.
as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Bro, those shits fuck me up, bro.
Gets it away quickly,
Bro.
and it's caught. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, never put mustard on onion on oven ribs ever again.
You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you...
And he
should have
will
picked that.
score.
Get that touchdown.
Game on. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right
I threw up this
within
morning if I
reach
went to work, but I
upon this
figured once I
comeback
threw
off.
up this morning, like I was gonna be straight.
Least, they've given themselves a chance,
Man, I got to
but
work.
can
I
they
threw
get a
up 2 more
stop?
times. I was
They
like,
get
oh,
the
hell
ball
no.
back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire
These
all
motherfuckers
game
eating
long.
out here. 4 goddamn subs.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away.
Oh, shit.
The return starts from the 5. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball
You
is out.
stupid
And it's
motherfucker.
recovered by one of his teammates. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Now I'm glad I ain't eating nothing with it, because I would have thrown that shit up too.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Yeah, well I put when I cooked it. But then once it cooked, I put the teriyaki and the hot honey seasoned barbecue sauce over it, and I broiled it on.
They put Wilson
Kind of
in
like give it the
motion.
glaze and shit.
They'll drop to throw.
But I should have known something was up when I pulled that shit out the oven.
All the way up to the 45.
But her shit was goddamn like perfect, bruh.
Certain guys in this league that just have better.
And my shit had like oil and grease like all in the fucking pot and shit, and that shit just like sat in that shit for
Every quarterback in the
hours.
NFL can make this throw, and man, that was impressive.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. 2nd down and 8.
I thought that was done.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. 3rd and long. They send a receiver in motion left. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Hall. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.